海绵蚂蚁。
滚
滚一般，感觉蓝猫火猫搞一个，兄弟。滚滚碰到对面有海绵的话，可能没有火猫好。或者帕克的话，也不是不行，但是可能不如滚滚火猫。啊，就滚滚火猫吧，感觉。帕克感觉不如这两个好。要选也能选，就这3个选一个吧。
I mean, I'm cool for either. Honestly, I feel like mid lane Tusk might not be as strong as it used to be, but yeah, I could see it. I'm just curious, like what LGD want to do as a response here.
这把蜡笔克爽局啊！帕克还是选帕克。
Okay,
偷袭来，偷缩地。
pick, and you can ban for it here now that you get this on 18. So some of the really rough matchups, things like Tiny. You can remove.
It's still into a lion. That's a problem.
选帕克帮熊哥掰一手龙骑吧。
And if it's a lane Tusk versus a puck, the Tusk is actually gonna do pretty well.
或者说熊哥觉得不怕龙骑的话，可以搬贴。其实。先搬了哈斯卡。好，哈斯卡应该是那哥们的绝活。那最后一手贴龙骑看着掰一个。
If you're looking at the heroes of LGD, let's say a Timbersaw dies, the Huskar is never dying.
哦，没有龙骑了。哦，不好意思，没看到。
Yeah, it's true, right? Like he would just take no.
那没啥可搬的了呀，哈斯卡那搬个火猫或者贴搬一个，火猫贴搬一个。
Morphling,
again, the Morphling I feel like is pretty straightforward. It's a pretty good morph game, and
水人巨魔。
Troll Morphling, those are the best bans, for sure.
现在和不会是虚空假面吧，Shiro。
Void is banned out as well. It's a rough one. There's not too many great things left.
虚空假面没了。
in the pool, I guess.
哦，虚空假面自己搬了。
Something that he plays.
操，我是瞎子吗？
Could be okay. You get some armor for your supports versus a Weaver and the Tusk. That
哦，这把 carry。
Yeah, I like that a lot actually.
啊，
Okay, go for
这个英雄吗？这英雄总感觉有点狗屎。
Shiro classic, he loves this hero.
For sure, for sure.
这个英雄，我一直很不看好这个英雄。
LGD has had in the previous game, Alchemist lineups can work really well for them because they're gonna understand their timings perfectly. The problem I see here though is I'm not
这边中单搞个没有哈斯卡，没有龙骑，贴一般，中单大胜吧这是。
Monkey King.
在国外很流行的英雄，
中单大胜。
I mean, it's a mid Monkey King, and
什么情况？大圣不会把他宰完了吧？
大圣中单打帕克确实没什么压力，然后打伐木机、打炼金也还行。
He should have some good levels to try and maybe get aggressive early. Talk to me. You know a little bit more about Malrine. How does he fare on this Monkey King hero?
好像还行，这把大圣我看了一下，有马尔斯巴达诓人，有来跟海绵跟他一起打，那他大哥还是个蚂蚁，也是个打的，好像还行。直接开悟作业。第一把老爹碾压了，是的兄弟。帕克破雾了。 帕知道这边有人了，破雾了，小杀，看到了，说，哎，很秀，很秀，很秀，但是我觉得他那个 Sneyking 直接戳帕克就死了，应该。
这也能活吗？
大收音机学了个板，然后海绵空开了个3级的。
Yeah, that feels really bad because that should have been like a kill for the mid Monkey King, I think.
Those kind of things, though, they can really be game losing. I'm actually glad it didn't happen because I want to see a fair game, right? With let's say the Monkey King gets that first blood.
怎么说
？Those kind of things can really just lose you the game.
看手速，哎，被戳起来了，那没办法。 啊 F4。
哎，等一下，榴弹好像有机会杀蚂蚁。
榴弹不，两边都被榴弹了。
啊，打不到。
F4 了，完了。
有点难受，有点难受。
炼金还被打了波大的。
Shiro takes a beating as well.
Yeah, there's the tag team into your face, and he actually started off with the Blightstone. If you look at it, Rubik and the Alchemist, you know, they're not the tankiest of bunch armor-wise. Sure, you're gonna have the armor advantage if
一个变身没有躲掉这个波。
Well, your enemies are gonna have less than you, but with the tag team and with the reduction.
哦，这个波没有波到蚂蚁。
Tag team, you can maybe even stay inside of it and fight, and not a lot of heroes are able to do it.
坏了呀，要被莱恩1打2了。
In this bottom lane.
变成兵被反补掉，哦，很难受。
Quite annoying here.
Usually, what you want to do as a support versus a coddle, you want to follow him around so that your carry knows.
上路这波炼金好像只有1级，被打了一套。
Taking a decent chunk of damage there, but good telekinesis from wide.
打了2下吗？这就没了。
That's so beautiful, right?
啊？
哎，中路这大圣这个状态吗？
不是吧？大圣打 Park 是这样的吗？
世界第1中单。血量比亚健低，但是熊哥蓝有点少了。
我们不会没蓝打平了吧？
不会，那不可能。
我操 ，PYW 这样勾兵吗？好难受啊！
有点难受。
哎呦，
被狂打，被狂打。
Luckily, Coddle a very fast hero.
He has a horse.
明天也只能放进塔呀，卡不住啊，感觉。
能砍能砍，跑一下跑一下，他这个血量还行。
Horse heroes are very fast in Dota, but the flying ones are notoriously slow. Like Winter Wyvern, she's cruising through the air.
Yeah, that sounds like a little bit of like improper lore, honestly, with Dota, but
哦，中路熊哥前面看上去挺凶的，但是没啥刀，真的打不出平。熊哥，
果然我靠，他前面是全是用那个技能打的血量。
是的。
打出平还行吧。其实我觉得2个人经济不会差很多，大圣自己也得买药。
一个反不是大圣这个刀补的像 bot。
哇，塔下被莱恩1打2很难受。
哇，牛哥这个线玩的好难受啊，没有血量也没有刀。
啊，完了上路！
我操，滚2个！啊，中路单杀。
哎，马尔斯不追吗？哎，追一下拉比克很危险。
不对，这把不对，兄弟，中路被单杀了，3路猎，3路补到都不对。
有什么不对的，兄弟？阵容选完就发现了，老干爹要记了。
这把大圣确实选的可以。
Russian smiley, right? I don't know why, but that's how it is. I guess that the Russian-speaking community usually uses that.
他这个阵容他就该被揍。
Without using the double dot, and well, a little bit of trash talk as well. Malrine,
支持率不会骗人，好吧？
确实。
Yeah, that kill is gonna do wonders for him, honestly, in terms of getting active early, in terms of
咋办呢？达木机光法打个莱恩，
开塔防，
莱恩加蚂蚁。
大圣是不是有点装逼了？
这么装逼吗？
不是太装了吧！
啊，打不出来被动，
不是太装了，兄弟，你妈的，有你这么玩的，兄弟
？He's gonna find the water rune, so he should be fine in general. And again, Puck is not gonna be able to kill him, even if you're half HP as a Monkey King. You're fine here.
哇，下路好难受啊！这个血量被压的，一直不健康。
没办法，下路这个对线还不了手，得带个光盘。这个只能去囤野怪。
哦，是的，只能囤野，完全还不了手。
Sorry.
哇，太痛了，兄弟，太痛了。
解说在笑什么？非常狂笑。
The live action.
Anyway, yeah.
Let's go.
大圣出的双系带加加多少？
Yeah, I think last game they had a few things kind of like snowball out of control, for lack of a better word here. This game, thank you, Toast. And yeah, it was kind of just on the back end.
哇，这个经济面板。
They fought for that 4-minute run, and it made a lot of issues for them. But right
而且
now,
我感觉他海明加马尔斯能打得更狠一
kill
点，
is enormous for him.
这队也很厉害的。
不是大圣太装了吧？
被单杀了要吗？
又单杀了，
单杀了，
又单杀了。
下路也在坐牢。不是，他这个表情是什么意思啊？笑脸吧，这个是。
是啊。 不是，这比什么意思啊？
装起来了，笑脸，
这么装吗？
互动了，
这么装？这熊哥感觉有点红了，开始，然后开始碎碎念，熊开始红的碎碎念。
主要关键熊哥确实是劣势英雄打不过，很烦。完了，这个 BO 是英雄打个劣势英雄还他妈超。
又死了吗？
有，我操！哎，
啊，又死了，
红了。
玩不了，熊哥直接红了，一句话说不出来。 这把他妈像是个速通局，兄弟。
有点那个味道了。
筋斗云来下插了个眼，想杀伐木机，看到了，被找到，完了，伐木机也死了。这蓝是什么操作？他这个莲花能不能早点直戳人啊？啊，这怎么办？7分钟见服。
还能怎么办呢？给了呗。老干，你感觉这把有点失正。
哇，玩不了，这把有点玩不动了，兄弟。
我没仔细看，但我觉得他的光法拿得很怪。他蓝被抢了吗？
蓝被抢了呀，他选拉比克，别人肯定来呀。
啊？
啊不，他是别人先选蓝，他选了拉比克。
那他为什么会选光法呀？
因为他选了拉比克之后，他拉比克现在知道打5厉害呀，然后他这个光法应该是想配中单滚滚火猫这种英雄的。哦，
没看懂这光法选出来干嘛的？
被狂宰。
光法的线上是这样的，节奏了。
这他光法配伐木机太垃圾了。
This clean Dota that's happening, but I think we've gotten way too many stomps today. So can that change? LGD, please wake up, get a few kills.
抢到了吗？抢了1个还是2个？大圣直接变身追，眼被反了。太狂了吧！大圣玩的有模有样的。
没办法，兄弟，这阵容就抵抗不了这大圣。
确实。 没人克他，这酱油前面完全看不懂他。
好装啊，砍树砍下来，没
输出，但是没有任何输出，没有任何输出。哎，歪队把举回来吗？举回来自己好像有危险。这西兰减速打出 buff， 但是没有技能，没有板。
交的有点早吧。
This I'm looking at could be a ridiculous orchid timing if that's where he's.
炼金的经济也不行啊。
马尔斯这个队线很好打炼金的英雄，感觉。
这边是
炼金甲级，
反正看到马尔斯选的炼金，炼金是最后一手，狗屎，这英雄真不行。上路直接被包，马尔斯又大，谁踢了？拉比克 TP 能救吗？救不了一点啊。
海明也是个很好打炼金的英雄，就这个
装起来。
哎，为什么这也能被炸到啊？
不是这个 ATF 在装你妈的，就不放大是吧？啊？
他这波是不用放大，但他怎么被炸到了？
熊哥，
海明这英雄很克炼金的。
哎，空板，
小丑操作了，开始
小丑。
炼金这种落后6000，9分钟
，9分钟，
完了道歉了，我操！
道歉了，道歉。这把阵容被爆了，没办法，这把阵容被爆了。
啊，确实说早了，
对吧？阵容被爆了。
好难打，我只能说炼金这个对线打过就懂了，很难打这个马尔斯加海明。 下路也很难打，我说实话，真是英雄问题。就是阵容被爆了呀，
3条路对线都好难打，没办法。 where they're really mad about the papers of No Tail, but they're still not writing anything in the old chat. They're not.
熊哥，哎，熊哥怎么没加大
？That's why the Ori question mark was so.
2技能刷点去了。
Such a big
熊哥加了 GF 没加大招。
牛哥直接被带走。
狗走没死啊，被一块打死。我远古太多了，兄弟。完了，光法也死了，跑不了一点。
这把杀一个就算成功，好吧？杀一个打击技。
可以，我觉得可以。这把目标不被零封。
养住怪啦！
哎，一走了，还行。 大车还想追，好像有板，
放过他，
有板的，
大圣，
跳出板，
好了吧？
哇！
哇 ！It's gonna be an orchid, so he is going for it. He sees this game as I cannot die. It's actually
这把想想办法怎么拿个人头吧，我觉得。
拿个人头很关键，很难拿，我靠，说实话有点，得5个人集合 all in。
这个蓝我觉得他真得死一次，感觉最好杀就这个蓝了。你看，就这波兄弟们支援过来，把这个蓝一杀，对不对？开悟看到拉比克，找连击越过拉比克，我操兄弟，好多野怎么办？一个板线抢野，一个跳减速，说不到，哎，有机会吧？有人踢了，怎么没伤害呀，兄弟？马尔斯来了，光柱，
这光法踢下来不
像。有 smell，
这光法踢下来什么情况？没人吗？
没有呀，前面一点数都没有呀。
要伐木机啊，牛哥！
伐木机再刷钱，别急，兄弟。
大
圣又要有把了，大圣要有 buff 把了，兄弟危险！哎，砍树很漂亮。把哎来了，
来了，直接送出来吗？人头吗？啊！我操，这么不想
咬死他，
炸死他！
可以，差不多了，兄弟。熊哥12分钟，仅有3500块。
玩不了了，上把被熊哥装大逼了，这把很愤怒，直接被针对了，
很愤怒。
哎，上把这哥们自己是有点抽象的，丽娜打不过红帽，很愤怒，自己应该是这个哥们应该红了，
是的。
They're cheering for these guys. You know, you could see Falcons as like they're playing on home turf. That's kind of the idea in Dubai.
True. I love the item build here from skiter, not wanting to play this like a glass cannon, obviously. So he picks up the Falcon Blade, treads the Dragon Lance. Now going back for the Maelstrom, so that's going to be his like actual kind of like real farming.
牛哥应该有纷争了，但是也没用啊。
哎，没用，这阵容就正常5开经济这阵容我都觉得他不好打。
是的。哇，直接秒杀，
一下半血，
直接秒殺。
Damage out from these two is just way too much for this alchemist.
I mean, they're not stopping. They just want more and more and more. It's actually insane.
没有赢面啊，这个局没有赢面，
太残忍了，大神出了个直觉。
我操，这么狂，这要干死熊哥这把。
5级光法
又要死了，紫苑珠直接阵亡。还带 buff， 带了一层 buff。T 中杀熊哥，紫苑 CD， 但是还要追。 熊哥怎么办？没有沉默，直接阵亡。啊，熊哥，敲了吧？经验符，哎，经验符还行，经验符被拉比克吃到了，但是也没用，有点残忍了，兄弟。
有点残忍了。
Man, this gives me such flashbacks watching Crit play Tusk, and it's so overwhelming, like how much he gets done on the map with this.
感觉这把20分钟应该记了。
All of this really set off the back of Malrine getting the first initial solo
20头
and then the follow-up kill, just completely ruining this Puck's game.
这把我说句实话是阵容有点难打，对线太吃亏了。
They just are gonna dive for Shiro here. He's got
熊哥直接被紫苑再次阵亡，哎，这要不
算了吧，算了吧，
要不
完不了呀这种。
哦，拉比克偷了个死亡一指，一个飞盘，
双臂半，
可以杀。有个杀，有个杀，
再打一个海明，
有个杀，买活，
有个野心很大，想把自己打
买活杀，兄弟们，有个
再杀一人，
好恶心啊！这个来一直在抽蓝呀，有个死不掉，我操
Timber saw a massive win there for him and his team.
Yep, they finally get something going for them, and Timbersaw is the one that picks it up. The thing is, though, with the Timber, this is not a win condition hero, and that's a bit of a bummer for LGD. But you really cannot expect an Alchemist in this situation to be.
再送2波翻了，兄弟，翻可能也没有，
应该翻不了，
但是还得再送2波。哎，很机智 ，TP 死不掉。
翻是不可能翻的，兄弟。
Very clean. You could be looking to get
3波蚂蚁都不在。
It's nighttime. You might wanna get the night.
想打盾吗？你们打盾，黄抽都没有也打盾吗？狗屎啊！这个打盾，不，这打盾不是狗屎吗？他这么着打这个盾干嘛？这个时候不是他们绝对强势期吗？
主要不打也没事干了，顺便打了吧。
给大圣带个盾，好伤好伤好伤，打得好伤。
大圣动一下有伤害吗？
他好像4级崩。给大圣带个盾，接着扫图扫下。这边老聂是有眼的，溜了。 熊哥非常的惨，熊哥还没有跳刀，再出跳刀之前，巫师阵都不出了。
I feel the same way. They're just so fun, but these double bashes on the road, they were always hella annoying. Luckily,
熊哥这把还能坚持在第6已经不错了。
确实，好吧，确实。
再死一波就第7了。
下路想动手，大圣呢？大圣踢了。 有眼看到了，但是
在那边放波什么情况？
光法这个走位就不想活了吗？牛哥被留了，大圣摆阵，完了，牛哥也倒了。
哎，肯定是赢不了了。
So, LGD, they're actually doing a solid job spreading the map.
老爹地图上有4个眼 ，Falcons 只有2个眼吗？老爹应该攒了1波眼，然后都插出去了，插了4个。其实视野方面老爹还可以的，但是没办法，没有输出，打不死人，打不过。
It's still not enough to change this game. You're an Alchemist lineup with a 10k gold deficit.
Not gonna mind. Shiro gets out of there. Yeah, it's like being 10k behind.
老感觉这种有点理想化了，感觉。
Pretty rough. The Tusk is right on the heels of this puck in terms of net worth and.
讲的光法 bug， 光法伐木机把它宰完了。
哎，
结果发现对线都过不了。
The way that the Weaver has itemized, he's not a difficult or he's not an easy target to kill. He can actually stand his ground in the.
可能他想着那个。 拉比克去对线打莱恩，光法对线去打海明。他如果撞上这个对线的话，其实就还挺好打的。但他没撞上，下路是光法打莱恩就很吃力了。酱油队被错开了，中路还被康了。
这个队的这个眼感觉反的很狗屎啊！这队反眼真的不行，
这个队就是狗屎呢。莱恩被抓了，
直接白给。
太大胆了吧，大圣！
哎，马尔斯刚好被晕了，毛大没成功。
海明滚了个眼睛，
有说法吗？这波
白给了海明，
老爹状态很好。
他这个能滚炼金的吗？海明
直接白给双酱油。
I mean, that is probably best case scenario for LGD here.
I mean, this is the thing. Amar and Malrine, they come from the same team, Creepwave, right? That's where they initially started off their careers, and that team, full of young players ready for blood. Sneyking has been able to control their
大圣绕后了，熊哥 F 被紫苑推手救不了，穿刺两人。
They just completely destroy Setsu on the puck. Great wraparound from Malrine here as they're looking for PYW as
double
well.
kill.
So it's going to be a double kill going his way. And honestly, this Orchid has been instrumental to their win. It has been so powerful.
怎么赢呢？
Do not die solo to the enemy mid laner. Dying solo is
别急，等这个1分钟，大圣盾没。我操他妈是 BKB 了吧？等大圣盾没，然后炼金出山，直接先击杀一波，先把大圣秒了。 然后呢，残局再杀一波蚂蚁。翻了。
不是，说实话，对面海明滚到了搂一拳，那个炼金满血就死了呀。左边这蚂蚁大圣加海明的输出，
这可咋办呀？
还有装模作样的想办法了，给你记了吧。
They're just bleeding kills around the map, and I don't know how you stop this from happening at this point.
Let's see.
This Weaver is level 16. What?
That it's way too much. So, in this kind of a scenario, the game is usually not something that it is in your hand as LGD. The main thing they can do is they do have some skills, and it is to spread the map.
确实比他丽娜强多了。
是的，
后来丽娜可能失误了吧？
哇，好多基础肉，好多基础肉。眼睛灰耀了，潜伏没吃到，被留了，有 BKB， 有 BKB 的。
Sneyking, come on, bro, let him have a bounty rune. Oh man, that is just too funny. He's like,
好，知道这边有眼了，眼睛开 BAB TP， 很稳健，不开要死。
那他干嘛不直接 BAB？
他可能第一时间感觉不需要吧。
They're going to go back completely across the map. They do not want to stop the aggression as they've already sent Mars through the portal. They've TP top. They've managed to catch the timber.
大圣这个 C 不稳，大圣不稳，他妈炼金稳嘛？
Mars. Just a quick 2-tap.
大圣打老三爷阵容总比炼金厉害吧？这炼金还怕海明，还炸不到人。
This is so standard when you're winning the game this hard. You rotate to one lane. And if somebody BKB TPs, you instantly smoke and run to the other part of the map. With that, there's two options. One is you're gonna find them and you're gonna kill them. Or two, the only way that they can dodge you really
还有人说伐木机厉害，你妈8700的伐木机，妹妹你还一个闭眼大圣在这边敲你。然后双酱油纯废物，中单也是个废物，中单0-9身上跳档没了。
0-9-4吗，熊哥？
熊哥现在玩的是复古 pack， 就是身上只有个跳刀，后面就补大根。
是的。
This is a good way of doing it, honestly.
10-1大圣爆了。
Even in like Orchid will work as long as it doesn't take damage, right?
Yep. The best is the best thing they can do. They're finding ways to actually play this game, and with them being able to outpush that bottom lane so much, now they have an
40分钟 pack 能翻。我说句，哎，这个毛没毛到。
不是，你妈的 ADF 在标什么东西啊？看一下右下角这个逼。
不懂。
太装了吧，这 ADF
又来戏了。
那
身上挂了个3800，我操！
Overall, ends up just favoring LGD, right? You get Amar's BKB and the arena down. He's gonna have to back for mana unless Sneyking tops him off, which looks like that's exactly what he's gonna do.
Okay, so Amar is going for Revenant's Brooch, and I'm thinking
没有，是这个流有点卡，这个流就是有点卡。抓紧卡吧。
卡呀，他这个不是流卡，他这个就是他们解说的画面。
对啊，他们解说的画面卡。
他是游戏里卡了。
哎，这游戏里这么卡吗？
对啊。
嘟嘟。
哎，进入性修复。
It looks like we're gonna reconnect on the main computer, so just bear with us for a second, everyone. But yeah, you go like double or triple divine rapier, like Revenant's Brooch, blink and an A on disc, and you just like blink in and just like one shot any hero for like 5,000 magic damage off of a God's Rebuke. It's hilarious. Don't get me wrong. But this is something I could see Amar doing. You know, like if there's any player who's gonna take like a dumb Reddit meme and put it into a pro game, it's gonna be Amar, especially on Mars.
He's not gonna take a dumb Reddit meme. He's gonna show people that they're memeing with the wrong thing, right? That it's actually viable.
他这个游戏里面也没有暂停啊，就是把画面切了。
是的，他就是太卡了，兄弟们受不了。
Nice and crisp here. This is what I like to see. So we're just gonna go for the Tormentor. Dude, he actually has the rapiers queued. He literally has triple rapier Revenant's Brooch. Amar, you're a man after my own heart, dude. This is what I like to see. Not messing around.
I have to ask you, do you think Amar that he lost some weight? He kind of looks slim.
完了呀，被 ATF 给 ATF 给到机会了，
完了。
I don't actually like.
要装起来了这个逼。
Probably right where he wants to be.
Yeah, that's probably true. Though I always see him. You know that his camera is always in the dark, so maybe it just looked to me like he was bigger. He's always literally hunting you from the dark.
不好输，手高无敌啊，兄弟。这个老干爹这种手高怎么翻
I will say I'm glad like this team.
手高无敌。
炼金术士现在炼金术士不能手高一点，已经不是那个老版本，已经不是这个远古DOTA了。 老干爹这种手高就等级。
And Amar going this divine rapier build potentially. I really want this to happen. Like
以前好吧，远古时期DOTA也有一个炼金火枪手高地。
100%. So this would be very funny.
Everybody wants this to happen, Ricky. We all want it. Please, God, make this game last.
这边框到了谁？光法和伐木机都被框到，大社一个板板两个，炼金被紫苑自爆了。那大社手还挺快的。拉比克偷了个板，被毛住，牛哥阵亡，完了3个人瞬间阵亡。炼金跑了，他可以跑了，上高了。
We might not get to the
啊，记了吧，这把我说有点折磨。
What the hell are Falcons doing? Come on, promote your.
非要让我熊哥超轨吗？我熊哥现在0-9，不想死第10次。
Actually, protecting the creep wave there for a very long time with the bull, but it did hurt him quite a lot.
哎，啥情况？刚回来
被单找到了，开 BKB。
I was like, he either has BKB or ult because he didn't use BKB, so he should be fine. Gets the blink away, nicely done. And this is some good.
OTP?
It's a potentially good bait here. He's 6 seconds away from his ult, hiding in the trees. But the thing is, like, what are you baiting for? You just don't have damage on your team to actually fight this. So, he will just get away a nice little disengage.
对啊，为什么他不在？为什么他在外面打？他为什么不在高地手高呢？
对啊，为什么呢？
为什么呢？
手高可以守的呀。
会玩吗？
手高可以守的呀。
And then hopefully we do see it with rapier as well.
Gosh, I just he sees a hero, he's gonna bonk them. So I just can't wait to see it.
You know what's also funny? He's doing this and he's 100% focused. Look at his face. It's not like
这个马尔斯出这个东西有什么说法吗
？No, he's literally 100% focused. He's seeing this as a legitimate way to play Dota. He doesn't feel like he's.
他觉得自己这边阵容全是物理嘛，对面酱油双战油到后面会出绿杖。
I mean, it's one of those things that like people discover these weird strats in turbo, and it somehow makes its way into competitive.
一点点吧。
And into pubs, you're like, all right, maybe
又想单杀熊哥。
And we'll see. Puck
单杀失败。
Almost going down there to the soul burn, has the phase shift off, to dodge, you know, the dot damage there. So he's gonna survive, but you did force a lot of rotations in for this.
这把有点像刚才雪碧那把了，两队已经在准备爽对面了。
是的，这个怎么玩都输不了，就是。 看想怎么爽。
For the Bloodthorn? Soul Rend, yeah, I think that's right, yeah.
I always tend to forget those things, but yeah, that's the case. We can try to
oh my god.
Remember.
He got a Nemesis curse on Mars. Bruh. That's so funny, actually. I can't wait to see this, man. Please, just let him have a rapier. He's got a cheese available, which will be quite good, but... Yeah, I just want to see the rapier come out. He is the most farmed hero on his team.
上路怼到一个炼金，开启 BKB， 又打了个 BKB， 出不了门，兄弟。出来就被打，出来就被打。
哎呀。
That's not what he wanted. He wanted a Shikuchi.
啊，那要不搞不痛快的。啊，不过对面有盾，也搞不了痛快的，也只能上前憋一会儿。
我算一算啊，他们开始打比赛的时候是他们那边的时间12点，5点对应现在12点，1个小时，他们才晚上7点多啊。
对啊，
差不多，哎，不过也差不多该饿了，该吃晚饭了，兄弟们。
该饿了。
哦，不对，有可能他们是吃完再打的。
他们第一场打起来的时候是几点啊？6点多吗？5点多。
对啊，5点多嘛，5点多差不多嘛，没到6点，差不多正好是吃饭时间。打之前可能吃过了，
但是打之前吃饭有点狗屎，一般打之前吃感觉有点狗屎。
一般打之前不会吃很多，就随便垫买这个。
对，一般是打完好好吃。
哎，无所谓，反正
熊哥 OK， 熊哥已经达成成就了0-20了，差不多了。
来，谢谢公司的所长送的虎牙1号啊！哎呀，
左路单杀。这个
打赏一下吧，
被屠杀啊！兄弟们，要不来个带头的？反正熊哥讲道理应该是5分钟的时候就想敲了。啊，5分钟夸张了，10分钟吧，10分钟的时候熊哥想敲了应该。
不是熊哥那波 TB 死就想敲了，
确实。
刚下局就被2战
太难受了。
好，第一把还在黑这个 Falcons， 第二把就这样了。
第二把他妈好猛，看一眼血币。
ATF 你千万要出圣剑呀，别招魔这样的出现了。
哎，哦，这是 RU， 哦不对，雪碧这
玩
边
伐木机20分钟就敲了吗？兄弟，我玩伐木机我12分钟就给他按了。
我操，兄弟，我在那个雪碧这场比赛里面看到一个很久没有出场的英雄 TB
啊，没有，季后赛去狂玩 TB
啊。这把亚特罗是个虚空假面，
我也不知道为什么季后赛就一直喜欢玩 TB， 反正就一直在玩。
哎，一般这种小组赛，就是每一组他都有那么2支吧，2支左右很厉害的队，打其他队都是宰。等到淘汰赛的时候就比较刺激了。
来了 A2， 妈的 ATF 圣剑，带个大畜生，
你就装吧，我看你怎么装啊！我看你这把怎么装，我看你这圣剑掉不掉。
好恶心这个逼！
我看你这把圣剑掉不掉。
啊，我只能说，你可以，就你干 ATF 一直干他没有用，你只要输他一把就被他装到了。
是的，你可以干他无数把，好吧？
哇，
我操！
啥情况？
炼金人呢？
完了，被他装到了。
我。
被他无限装逼，我操，好难受啊！看着我。
这咋办？
哇，老干生气！操，弄他！
弄他！
完了，
弄不了
呀！
回头，兄弟，要被他回头回马枪了，好像。
不敢。
他要对我慢一下，对我慢一下啊！GG。
失误打出GG，我操，难受死了！
哎呦！
难受。
牛哥在笑，牛哥说：“哎，兄弟，你怎么被骂是一个刀就死了？”看熊哥的表情。
牛哥还在笑，没发现熊哥脸色有点红吗？
熊哥很难受，熊哥好难受。
兄弟，熊哥脸好红，牛哥还在笑。熊哥已经红晕了。哇，这被 ATF 给爽到了，太恶心了，被这个逼。
哎，
哎呦，这个逼爽的太恶心了，
太恶心了，被他妈一个多杀一个，真太恶心了，兄弟。
恳求观众老爷给点赞，我们下次再见。